You have arrived here tonight not by accident, but by design. Perhaps you've been searching. Perhaps you've been struggling. Perhaps you've been wondering if there's something more than what you've been experiencing. Your soul has guided you to this moment, to these words, to this sacred hour when the veil between your conscious mind and your infinite potential grows thin. I am Bruce Lipton, and for decades I've witnessed the extraordinary power of the mind to reshape reality at the cellular level. Tonight, we embark on a journey together, not just of listening, but of becoming. As you settle into this space, know that your subconscious mind is already preparing to receive what your heart has been asking for. The title of our journey together speaks a profound truth. Listen while sleeping, and money, love, and peace will find you. This isn't wishful thinking or empty promises. This is the science of consciousness meeting the wisdom of the ages. Your sleeping mind is not dormant. It's the most receptive, most powerful state for transformation you'll ever experience. Tonight, as you listen, something profound is already shifting. The frequencies you're about to receive have been carefully designed to work with your brain's natural theta and delta states, the same states where healing occurs, where new neural pathways form, and where the impossible becomes inevitable. Your conscious mind might have brought you here with skepticism, with desperation, or with hope. None of that matters now. What matters is that your deeper wisdom, the intelligence that beats your heart and heals your wounds, has recognized something in these words that your thinking mind cannot yet understand. The money you've been seeking, the love you've been longing for, the peace you've been craving, they are not separate from you. They are not outside of you, waiting to be captured or earned or deserved. They are frequencies, vibrations, states of being that live within you, waiting to be activated, waiting to be remembered. As we begin this journey together, I want you to know that you don't need to do anything but listen. You don't need to concentrate or analyze or figure anything out. Your subconscious mind, that brilliant, always listening part of you, will do all the work. It will take these words, these frequencies, these truths, and begin weaving them into the fabric of your being. The transformation has already begun. By choosing to be here, by opening yourself to this possibility, you've already taken the first step toward a version of yourself that knows abundance as naturally as breathing, that receives love as easily as sunrise, that experiences peace as constantly as your heartbeat. Your cells are listening, your DNA is responding, your energy field is already beginning to shift and align with the frequencies of what you truly desire. This is not magic. This is the science of consciousness in action, the biology of belief transforming your reality from the inside out. Tonight, you rest not as who you were, but as who you are becoming. The universe has been waiting for this moment, for this opening, for this yes from your soul. And now, as you prepare to journey deeper into this transformation, know that you are held, you are guided, and you are already becoming everything you came here to be. Your sleeping brain is not a passive bystander in your life. It's the master architect of your tomorrow. As we settle deeper into this sacred space together, I want you to understand the profound science of what's happening in your mind right now, in this very moment as you begin to relax and receive. When your brain waves slow from beta to alpha, from alpha to theta, and eventually to delta, you enter states of consciousness that most people never learn to harness. But tonight, you're not most people. Tonight, you're someone who has chosen to work with the most sophisticated biological system in the known universe, your sleeping mind. In theta state, the same brainwave frequency you're naturally moving toward now, your brain becomes extraordinarily receptive to new information. The analytical, skeptical part of your mind begins to step aside, and your subconscious, that vast, powerful intelligence that controls 95% of your daily experience, comes forward to listen, to learn, to transform. This is where miracles live, not in some distant realm, but in the measurable, scientific reality of your changing brain chemistry. As you listen to these words, your brain is releasing different neurotransmitters, forming new neural networks, literally rewiring itself for abundance, love, and peace. The money challenges you've experienced, the relationship patterns that have caused you pain, the anxiety and restlessness that have disturbed your peace, all of these live in neural pathways, in cellular memories, in subconscious programming that was installed long ago. But here's what most people don't understand. These programs can be rewritten. Tonight, they are being rewritten. Your subconscious mind doesn't judge. It doesn't question whether you deserve abundance or love or peace. It simply receives the information you give it and works tirelessly to make that information your living reality. For too long, it may have been receiving messages of lack, of unworthiness, of struggle. Tonight, we change the signal. As your conscious mind relaxes, your subconscious awakens to new possibilities. It begins to accept new truths. That abundance is your natural state, that love is your birthright, that peace is your deepest nature. These aren't affirmations or wishful thoughts. They become the new operating system of your being. The beautiful truth about your sleeping mind is that it doesn't know the difference between what you vividly imagine and what you physically experience. This gives us extraordinary power. As you rest tonight, your subconscious will begin to create new neural pathways based on the abundance, love, and peace you're about to experience in your inner world. Your cells are listening to every word, every frequency, every vibration. They're responding by changing their protein production, their gene expression, their energetic output. The person who wakes up tomorrow morning will be cellular different from the person who lay down tonight. This is the biology of transformation in action. Feel yourself sinking deeper now, not just into sleep, but into a state of profound receptivity. Your analytical mind is becoming quiet, and your creative, intuitive, miraculous mind is coming online. This is where healing happens. This is where abundance is born. This is where love remembers itself and peace finds its way home. The science is clear. Your sleeping mind is your gateway to transformation. And tonight, that gateway is wide open, ready to receive the new reality that your heart has been whispering about for so long. There's something I need you to understand about receiving, something that might surprise you. The biggest obstacle to having money, love, and peace in your life isn't that you don't want them. It's that part of you is afraid to receive them. Tonight, we dissolve that fear at its source. Deep in your subconscious mind, there may be old programs running, old beliefs whispering that receiving good things is somehow dangerous, that you might lose yourself, that others might judge you, that you don't deserve to have what your heart desires. These beliefs live in the shadows of your awareness, but they shape your reality in powerful ways. Your nervous system has been conditioned to expect struggle, to brace for disappointment, to guard against loss. This creates an energetic resistance around you, a field that pushes away the very things you're trying to attract. But this conditioning is not permanent. It's simply information that can be updated, programs that can be rewritten. As you rest here tonight, I want you to imagine your energy field as a garden. For too long, there may have been weeds of fear, doubt, and unworthiness growing in this garden. But tonight, we're planting new seeds, seeds of openness, of trust, of sacred receiving. Feel yourself becoming soft, becoming open. Your heart is safe here, your dreams are safe here. Your desires are not selfish or unrealistic. They are the whispers of your soul, pointing you toward your highest potential. You came here tonight because part of you knows this truth, even if your mind has forgotten. The fear of receiving often comes from old wounds, old stories about what it means to have abundance, love, or peace. Maybe you learned that wealthy people are greedy, that love always leads to pain, that peace is impossible in a chaotic world. But these are just stories, not truths. Tonight, we write new stories. Your subconscious mind is incredibly protective. It would rather keep you in familiar discomfort than risk unfamiliar expansion. But I'm here to help that protective part of you understand that receiving your good is not dangerous. It's your destiny. You were born to experience abundance, to give and receive love freely, to live in profound peace. As your brain waves continue to slow, as you move deeper into this receptive state, feel the walls around your heart beginning to soften. Feel the tension in your body releasing. Feel the grip of old fears loosening their hold. You are safe to receive. You are safe to have. You are safe to be abundant, loved, and peaceful. Your cells are responding to this new information. Your DNA is actually changing its expression based on your willingness to receive. This is the science of epigenetics. Your beliefs literally change your biology. And tonight, your biology is shifting to match the frequency of receiving. Imagine abundance flowing toward you like a gentle stream. You don't have to grab it or chase it or prove you deserve it. You simply open yourself to receive it, like a flower opening to morning sunlight. This is your natural state, open, receptive, trusting. Love is flowing toward you in the same way. Not the desperate, needy love that asks you to lose yourself, but the sacred love that sees and celebrates who you truly are. You don't have to earn this love or perform for it. You simply have to open yourself to receive it. And peace, that deep, abiding peace that doesn't depend on circumstances or conditions, this peace is already within you, waiting to be received, waiting to be recognized, waiting to fill every cell of your being with its quiet strength. The fear of receiving is dissolving now, being replaced by trust, by openness, by the profound knowing that you are worthy of every good thing your heart desires. You are safe to receive. You are ready to receive. You are receiving now. Your body is not just flesh and bone. It's a sophisticated electromagnetic field, a living, breathing magnet that's constantly attracting experiences that match your energetic frequency. Tonight, we're going to recalibrate this field, tuning it to the frequencies of abundance, love, and peace. Science has shown us that your heart generates an electromagnetic field 60 times greater in amplitude than your brain, and 100 times stronger than your brain's magnetic field. This field extends several feet beyond your body, creating an invisible sphere of influence that touches everything and everyone around you. Right now, as you rest in this quiet space, this field is responding to your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs. It's broadcasting information about who you are and what you expect from life. And the universe, being the responsive, intelligent system it is constantly arranging circumstances to match that broadcast. If your field has been broadcasting lack, struggle, or loneliness, the universe has been faithfully delivering experiences that match those frequencies. But tonight, we change the signal. Tonight, we recalibrate your magnetic field to attract the abundance, love, and peace that are your birthright. Feel yourself settling even deeper now. Your breathing is becoming slower, more rhythmic. Your heart rate is beginning to synchronize with the Earth's natural frequencies. This is called coherence, when your heart, mind, and body work together in harmony, creating a powerful, unified field. In this coherent state, your magnetic field becomes incredibly powerful. You begin broadcasting a clear, strong signal that says, "I am abundant, I am loved, I am at peace." This isn't positive thinking or wishful affirmations. This is you remembering and embodying your true nature. Your subconscious mind is listening to this new broadcast, and it's beginning to reorganize your entire reality around these new frequencies. Old patterns that have kept you stuck are dissolving. New possibilities are opening. Doors that seemed closed are beginning to swing open. Imagine your energy field right now as a golden light surrounding your entire body. This light carries information about your worthiness, your capability, your divine nature. As this light grows brighter and stronger, it begins to attract people, opportunities, and experiences that match its frequency. Money, at its essence, is energy. Love, at its essence, is energy. Peace, at its essence, is energy. And you are a being of energy, capable of tuning yourself to any frequency you choose. Tonight, you're choosing the frequencies of your highest good. Your cellular structure is responding to this energetic shift. Your DNA is receiving new information about what's possible for your life. Your nervous system is rewiring itself for expansion rather than contraction, for receiving rather than resisting, for thriving rather than merely surviving. Feel this magnetic field growing stronger around you. It's pulling abundance toward you effortlessly, drawing love into your life naturally, attracting peace like iron to a magnet. You don't have to work at this or force it or make it happen. You simply have to maintain this frequency, this vibration, this way of being. Your field is now calibrated to prosperity consciousness. Money flows to you because your energy field is aligned with abundance. Love flows to you because your energy field is aligned with connection. Peace flows to you because your energy field is aligned with harmony. This is not temporary. This is not pretend. This is a fundamental shift in how you exist in the world, how you relate to reality, how you participate in the grand dance of creation. Your energy field has been recalibrated, and your life will never be the same. Rest now in this powerful field of attraction. Let it work while you sleep. Let it draw to you everything your heart has been seeking. Your magnet is strong, your signal is clear, and the universe is responding with perfect precision. Your subconscious mind speaks a different language than your conscious mind. It doesn't understand logic or analysis or complex reasoning. It understands feelings, images, and repetition. Tonight, we're going to communicate with your subconscious in its native language, planting seeds of transformation that will bloom in your waking life. As you rest here, breathing slowly and naturally, your conscious mind is stepping aside, and your subconscious is coming forward to receive. This part of your mind is like a fertile garden, ready to grow whatever seeds are planted there. For too long, it may have been growing weeds of limitation and fear. Tonight we plant flowers of abundance, love, and peace. Your subconscious mind doesn't judge or question what it receives. It simply accepts and creates. When you were young, it accepted the messages you received about money, about love, about what was possible for your life. Those messages became your reality, not because they were true, but because your subconscious believed them and worked to make them true. But here's the beautiful truth. Your subconscious is still listening, still learning, still ready to accept new information. And in this relaxed, receptive state, it's even more open than usual. The new messages you're about to receive will be accepted as easily as breathing, integrated as naturally as your heartbeat. The language of the subconscious is the language of experience. It responds to what you see in your mind's eye, what you feel in your body, what you experience in your inner world. Tonight, you're going to experience abundance so vividly that your subconscious will begin creating it in your outer world. Feel yourself moving deeper into this receptive state. Your brain waves are slowing, your body is relaxing, your analytical mind is becoming quiet. In this space, your subconscious opens like a flower to sunlight, ready to receive the new programming that will transform your life. I'm going to speak directly to your subconscious now, using the symbols and feelings it understands best. Your conscious mind can simply rest and listen, knowing that the real work is happening at deeper levels, in the vast intelligence that governs 95% of your life experience. Speaking to your subconscious mind, you are abundant. This is not a hope or a wish. This is your truth. Money flows to you easily, naturally, joyfully. You are a magnet for prosperity. Your bank account grows, your income increases, opportunities multiply. You receive money from expected and unexpected sources. You are financially free. Feel this truth settling into your cells, into your bones, into the very fabric of your being. Your subconscious is receiving this information as absolute truth, beginning to reorganize your entire reality around this new understanding. Continuing to your subconscious, you are deeply loved. Love surrounds you, fills you, flows through you. You attract loving relationships effortlessly. You are worthy of love. You give love freely and receive it abundantly. Your heart is open. Your capacity for love expands daily. You are love itself, expressing in human form. This message is being written into your cellular memory, becoming part of your energetic signature, transforming how you show up in the world and how the world responds to you. Finally, to your subconscious, you are at peace. This peace is not dependent on circumstances or conditions. It is your natural state, your deepest truth. Anxiety dissolves, worry fades, stress melts away. You live from a place of calm centeredness, of quiet confidence, of profound inner knowing. Peace is your home base, and you return to it easily and often. These messages are now part of your programming. Your subconscious has received them, accepted them, and begun the process of making them real in your experience. This happens not through struggle or effort, but through the natural intelligence of your body and mind working together to create what you've programmed. Rest now, knowing that this new programming is integrating, taking root, beginning to sprout. Your subconscious is already at work, rearranging your reality to match these new truths. Money, love, and peace are no longer distant dreams. They are your emerging reality. Money is not evil. Money is not scarce. Money is not something you have to struggle for or prove you deserve. Money is simply energy, and like all energy, it flows naturally toward states of receptivity and alignment. Tonight, we dissolve the blocks that have been preventing this natural flow. As you rest here in this quiet space, your conscious mind relaxing more deeply with each breath, I want to speak directly to the parts of you that have been afraid of money, suspicious of money, or feeling unworthy of financial abundance. These parts of you developed for good reasons, trying to protect you based on what they learned about money when you were young. Perhaps you learned that money was the root of all evil, that rich people were greedy or selfish, that having money would change you in negative ways. Perhaps you learned that money was scarce, that there wasn't enough to go around, that financial security was only for other people. These beliefs live in your subconscious like old files in a computer, running programs that create your financial reality. But tonight, we're updating these files. We're installing new software that recognizes money as a tool for good, as energy that can flow freely and abundantly, as your natural birthright as a creative being in an abundant universe. Feel yourself sinking deeper into this receptive state. Your body is completely relaxed now, your mind is quiet and open. In this state, your subconscious is like soft clay, ready to be reshaped by new truths, new possibilities, new understanding. The old beliefs about money are dissolving now. Like ice melting in warm sunlight, these limiting programs are simply fading away, being replaced by the truth of your abundant nature. You don't have to fight these old beliefs or force them to change. You simply allow them to dissolve as you embrace new truths. Money wants to flow to you. This might sound strange to your logical mind, but money, like all energy, has a natural intelligence. It seeks out people who can receive it gracefully, use it wisely, and allow it to continue flowing. You are becoming such a person. Your relationship with money is healing now. The fear, the guilt, the sense of unworthiness, all of this is being washed away by the recognition that you are a divine being, worthy of all good things, including financial abundance. Money is not your master or your savior. It's simply a tool that allows you to express your gifts more fully in the world. Feel your financial self-worth expanding. You are valuable. Your gifts are valuable. Your contributions to the world are valuable, and valuable people receive valuable compensation. This is not greed or selfishness. This is the natural order of an abundant universe. Your cells are responding to this new understanding. Your DNA is literally changing its expression based on your new beliefs about money. The poverty consciousness that may have been stored in your cellular memory is being replaced by prosperity consciousness. You are being rewired for wealth at the most fundamental level. Imagine money flowing toward you now, like a gentle stream. It comes from expected sources: your work, your investments, your business. It also comes from unexpected sources: gifts, opportunities, ideas that generate income. You receive it all gracefully, gratefully, knowing that you deserve every penny. See yourself managing money wisely, enjoying money joyfully, sharing money generously. You are not hoarding or grasping or desperate. You are simply receiving what is rightfully yours, using what you need, and allowing the rest to flow where it's needed most. Your bank account is growing. Your income is increasing. Your financial stress is dissolving. This isn't fantasy or wishful thinking. This is your subconscious mind receiving new programming and beginning to create new reality. The blocks are gone. The flow is open. Abundance is your new normal. Rest in this truth now. Let it settle into every cell of your being. Your money blocks have been dissolved, and prosperity is flowing toward you with the inevitability of sunrise, the certainty of seasons, the naturalness of breathing. Love is not something you have to search for or earn or deserve. Love is the very fabric of existence, the force that holds atoms together and spins galaxies in space. Tonight, we open your heart to receive the love that has always been surrounding you, waiting for you to remember its presence. Your heart is more than an organ pumping blood through your body. It's an electromagnetic field, a center of intelligence, a portal to the infinite field of love that connects all beings. As you rest here, breathing slowly and naturally, feel your heart beginning to soften, to open, to remember its true nature. The walls you've built around your heart were built for protection. If you've been hurt before, if love has brought you pain, if relationships have left you feeling wounded or betrayed, your heart learned to guard itself, to stay closed, to protect you from further harm. These walls have served you, but they've also kept out the very love you've been craving. Tonight, in this safe space, these walls can come down. Not all at once, not in a way that leaves you vulnerable to harm, but gradually, gently, as you remember that love is your natural state, your birthright, your deepest truth. Feel your heart center warming now. There's a gentle golden light beginning to glow in the center of your chest. This light is not foreign to you. It's been there all along, waiting for you to notice it, to nurture it, to allow it to shine. This is the light of your loving nature, the part of you that knows how to give and receive love effortlessly. Your subconscious mind is receiving new information about love now. It's learning that love is safe, that love is available, that you are worthy of love exactly as you are. You don't have to be perfect or healed or fixed to receive love. You don't have to earn it or prove you deserve it. You simply have to open to it. The frequency of love is being activated in your energy field now. This frequency attracts loving people, loving experiences, loving opportunities. It dissolves the patterns that have kept you isolated or in harmful relationships. It magnetizes the kind of love that nourishes your soul and supports your growth. If you're seeking a romantic partner, feel that person being drawn toward you now, attracted by the love frequency you're broadcasting. They're out there, perhaps wondering if they'll ever find someone like you, someone who can love as deeply and authentically as you can. Your frequencies are beginning to align, to call to each other across time and space. If you're in a relationship that needs healing, feel that healing beginning now. The love between you and your partner is being renewed, revitalized, restored to its original purity. Old hurts are dissolving. Forgiveness is flowing. Understanding is deepening. Love is remembering itself in both of your hearts. If you've lost someone you love, feel the eternal nature of that love surrounding you now. Love doesn't die when the body dies. It continues, transforms, becomes something even more beautiful. The one you love is with you in ways your physical senses cannot detect, but your heart knows absolutely. Your capacity for love is expanding now. Your ability to give love freely, to receive love openly, to be love in action. All of this is growing stronger with each breath you take. You are becoming a conduit for love, a channel through which the infinite love of the universe can flow into the world. Feel this love filling every cell of your body now. It's healing old wounds, soothing old fears, awakening new possibilities. Your DNA is responding to this frequency, expressing genes that support connection, bonding, joy, and deep fulfillment. You are love itself, temporarily wearing a human form. This is not metaphor or poetry. This is your fundamental nature. And when you live from this truth, when you embody this frequency, love finds you everywhere you go, in every person you meet, in every moment you're alive. Rest now in this field of infinite love. Let it surround you, fill you, become you. You are loved beyond measure, worthy of love beyond question, capable of love beyond imagination. This is your truth, now and always. There is a peace that exists beyond the chaos of the world, beyond the storms of emotion, beyond the constant chatter of the thinking mind. This peace is not dependent on circumstances or conditions. It is your natural state, your deepest truth, the still point around which all of life revolves. Tonight, you remember this peace and claim it as your own. As you rest here, your body completely relaxed, your mind quiet and receptive, feel yourself sinking deeper into this stillness. This is not the absence of life. This is the presence of life itself, the fundamental aliveness that exists before thought, before emotion, before the stories your mind tells about who you are and what your life means. Your nervous system has been on high alert for so long, scanning for threats, preparing for problems, anticipating difficulties. This is how it learned to keep you safe in a world that often felt dangerous or unpredictable. But tonight, your nervous system is learning a new way of being, not hypervigilant but peacefully aware, not anxious but calmly present. Feel the tension leaving your body now. Feel your jaw unclenching, your shoulders dropping, your stomach softening. Your entire being is letting go of the need to control, to figure things out, to be constantly managing your life. In this letting go, peace naturally arises, not as something you create, but as something you uncover. This peace has always been here, beneath the worry, beneath the stress, beneath the endless mental activity that you've mistaken for your true self. It's like a still lake beneath the surface waves. Always there, always perfect, always available when you know how to dive below the surface disturbance. Your subconscious mind is receiving a new program now, a program that recognizes peace as your default state. Instead of anxiety being your baseline with moments of calm, peace is becoming your baseline with temporary experiences of activation when needed. This is a fundamental rewiring of your nervous system. The peaceful state you're experiencing now is changing your brain chemistry. Stress hormones are being metabolized and cleared. Healing hormones are being released. Your immune system is strengthening. Your heart rate is synchronizing with Earth's natural rhythms. Peace is not just an emotional state, it's a biological reality that enhances every aspect of your health and well-being. Feel this peace expanding now, beyond the boundaries of your physical body. It's creating a field of calm around you that others can sense and feel. People are drawn to this energy. Situations naturally resolve more easily in your presence. Life flows more smoothly because you're no longer fighting against it. This peace you're experiencing is contagious. As you embody it more fully, you become a peacemaker without trying, a healer without effort, a source of calm in a chaotic world. This is not a burden or a responsibility. It's simply what naturally happens when you live from your peaceful center. The worries that have been keeping you awake at night are dissolving now. The future anxiety that has been stealing your present moment peace is fading away. The regrets from the past that have been disturbing your inner stillness are being released. You are here, now, in this moment, and in this moment, all is well. Your financial concerns are held in this peace. Money comes and goes, but your peace remains constant. Your relationship concerns are held in this peace. People come and go, but your peace remains constant. Your health concerns are held in this peace. Bodies change and age, but your peace remains constant. This peace is not denial or avoidance or spiritual bypassing. It's a deep knowing that underneath all the changing circumstances of life, there is something unchanging, something reliable, something eternal. This something is who you really are, and it is always at peace. Feel yourself merging completely with this peace now. You are not experiencing peace. You are peace itself, temporarily expressing through a human form. This peace will go with you into your sleep, into your dreams, into your waking hours. It is your new normal, your natural state, your gift to yourself and to the world. Rest now in this peace that surpasses all understanding. Let it wash through every cell of your being, every thought in your mind, every feeling in your heart. You are peace. You have always been peace. You will always be peace. This is your truth, now and forever. Your cells carry memory, not just genetic information, but energetic memory of every belief, every emotion, every experience you've ever had about money. Tonight, we're going to communicate directly with your cellular memory, updating the financial information stored in your DNA and creating new patterns of abundance at the most fundamental level of your being. As you rest in this deeply relaxed state, your conscious mind quiet and receptive, imagine traveling inside your own body, down to the cellular level. See your cells as tiny, intelligent beings, each one carrying information about who you are and what's possible for your life. They've been listening to every thought about money you've ever had, storing every emotion about wealth you've ever felt. If your family struggled financially when you were young, your cells remember that struggle. If money was a source of stress or conflict in your household, your cells carry that tension. If you learned that money was scarce, or that wealthy people were somehow bad or wrong, your cells have been creating a reality that matches those beliefs. But here's the miracle of cellular memory. It can be updated. Your cells are not fixed in old patterns. They're constantly dying and being reborn, constantly receiving new information, constantly available for reprogramming. Tonight, you're giving them new information about money, new patterns of abundance, new permission to thrive. Feel yourself communicating with your cells now, speaking to them in the language of love and possibility. You're not forcing or demanding or trying to override old patterns. You're simply offering new information with such love and clarity that your cells naturally want to embrace it. Speaking to your cellular memory. Dear cells, you have served me faithfully, creating a reality based on the information you received about money. But that information was incomplete, sometimes incorrect, often fear-based. Tonight, I give you new information. Money is good. Money is a tool for love. Money flows naturally and abundantly. We are worthy of financial prosperity. We create value in the world and receive valuable compensation. Feel your cells responding to this new information like flowers turning towards sunlight. They're releasing the old patterns of scarcity and struggle, opening to new patterns of abundance and ease. This isn't just happening in your mind. It's happening in your actual DNA, your actual cellular structure. Your genes are literally changing their expression based on this new information about money. Genes that support abundance, creativity, and prosperity are being activated. Genes that have been expressing lack, limitation, and financial stress are being turned down or turned off entirely. This is the science of epigenetics in action. Imagine abundance codes being written into your cellular memory now. Your cells are learning that you live in an abundant universe, that there is always enough, that money is meant to flow freely and joyfully. They're updating your financial operating system at the most basic level. Your cells are also receiving information about your worthiness. They're learning that you are valuable, that your gifts matter, that you deserve to be compensated fairly for your contributions. The unworthiness that may have been stored in your cellular memory is being replaced by unshakable self-worth. Feel your metabolism changing as your cells embrace this new information. You are literally becoming more magnetic to money, more aligned with abundance, more capable of receiving and managing wealth. Your body is transforming to match your new financial consciousness. Your cellular memory is also being updated with patterns of financial wisdom. Your cells are learning about good decision-making, wise investments, generous sharing, and joyful receiving. You're not just attracting money, you're becoming the kind of person who handles money well, who makes it grow, who uses it for good. This cellular transformation is permanent. Once your cells have received this new information, they'll continue creating from these new patterns. Your children and grandchildren will benefit from this transformation, inheriting cellular memories of abundance rather than scarcity. Feel gratitude flowing through every cell of your body now. Your cells are grateful for this new information, grateful for this opportunity to serve you better, grateful to be part of creating a life of financial abundance and freedom. Rest now as this cellular reprogramming completes itself. Your DNA is being rewritten for prosperity. Your cellular memory is being updated for abundance. When you wake tomorrow, you'll be operating from new financial patterns that support wealth, wisdom, and well-being at every level of your deep within the core of your being. Beneath all the conditioning and protective mechanisms, beneath all the stories about whether you're lovable or worthy of love, there exists a truth so fundamental that your cells recognize it instantly. You are love itself, temporarily expressing in human form. Tonight, this truth awakens fully within you. As you rest here in this sacred space, your breathing slow and natural, your heart rate synchronized with the earth's rhythms. Feel yourself remembering something you knew before you were born, something you've always known but perhaps forgotten in the midst of life's challenges and disappointments. Love is not something you have to seek outside yourself. Love is not something you have to earn through good behavior or perfect performance. Love is not something that can be taken away from you when relationships end or people leave. Love is what you are, at the deepest level, in your most essential nature. Your heart center is opening now, like a flower that has been waiting all its life for the perfect moment to bloom. This opening is not vulnerable or dangerous. It's a return to your natural state, a remembering of your true power. When your heart is open, you become a magnet for all forms of love. Feel the walls that have been protecting your heart beginning to dissolve. These walls were built from old hurts, from disappointments, from fears about being rejected or abandoned. They served you for a time, keeping you safe when you didn't know how to protect yourself in other ways. But now you're strong enough, wise enough, loving enough to live with an open heart. Your subconscious mind is receiving new programming about love now. It's learning that love is safe, that love is your birthright, that opening your heart actually makes you stronger, not weaker. The old programs that taught you to guard your heart, to expect betrayal, to settle for less than you deserve, these programs are being gently overwritten. If you're seeking a romantic partner, feel that person being magnetically drawn towards you now. They're attracted not by your neediness or desperation, but by your wholeness, your self-love, your ability to give and receive love freely. You're not looking for someone to complete you. You're looking for someone to share the completeness you already are. The frequency of authentic love is broadcasting from your heart now, reaching across time and space to touch the heart of your beloved. They feel it, even if they don't understand what they're feeling. Something stirs in their soul, a recognition, a knowing that love is calling them home to you. If you're in a relationship that needs healing, feel that healing beginning now at the cellular level. The love you and your partner first felt for each other is being renewed, refreshed, restored to its original purity. Old resentments are dissolving in the face of this renewed love. Forgiveness flows naturally when you remember that love is your shared essence. Your capacity to love yourself is expanding now. The inner critic that has been judging you, criticizing you, telling you that you're not good enough, this voice is being silenced by the stronger voice of love. You're learning to speak to yourself the way you would speak to a beloved child, with tenderness, encouragement, and infinite patience. Self-love is not selfish or narcissistic. Self-love is the foundation of all healthy relationships. When you truly love yourself, you have love to spare for others. When you accept yourself fully, you can accept others fully. When you forgive yourself completely, you can forgive others completely. Feel this self-love filling every cell of your body now. Your DNA is responding to this frequency, expressing genes that support joy, connection, bonding, and deep fulfillment. You're literally being rewired for love at the most fundamental level of your biology. Your energy field is now vibrating at the frequency of unconditional love. This frequency attracts loving people, loving experiences, loving opportunities. It repels those who would take advantage of your kindness or diminish your light. Love is your protection as much as your gift. If you've experienced the loss of someone you love, feel the eternal nature of that love surrounding you now. Love doesn't end when bodies die. It transforms, evolves, becomes something even more beautiful. Your loved one is with you now in the only way that truly matters, in the love that connects all hearts across all dimensions. You are becoming a beacon of love in the world, not the desperate, needy kind of love that seeks to possess or control, but the free, flowing kind of love that gives for the joy of giving and receives for the joy of receiving. This love heals everyone it touches, including you. Rest now in this field of infinite love. You are love embodied, love expressed, love in action. This is not metaphor or poetry. This is your deepest truth. When you live from this truth, love finds you everywhere, in everyone, in every moment of your precious life. Beyond the world your physical senses perceive, beyond the reality your logical mind has constructed, exists a field of pure potential, a quantum field where all possibilities exist simultaneously, waiting to be called into form by your consciousness. Tonight, you learn to navigate this field and draw from it the abundance, love, and peace your heart desires. As you rest here in this deeply receptive state, your brain waves slow and rhythmic. Imagine yourself expanding beyond the boundaries of your physical body. You are more than flesh and bone, more than thoughts and emotions. You are consciousness itself, connected to the infinite field of possibility that underlies all of creation. In this quantum field, the money you desire already exists. The love you seek is already real. The peace you crave is already present. These are not future possibilities you hope to attract. They are present realities existing in parallel dimensions of possibility, waiting for your consciousness to align with them and bring them into your physical experience. Your consciousness is like a radio that can tune to different frequencies, different channels of reality. For most of your life, you've been tuned to frequencies of limitation, scarcity, struggle, but these are not the only frequencies available. Tonight, you learn to change the channel, to tune into frequencies of abundance, love, and peace. Feel yourself becoming lighter now, less dense, more energy than matter. In this expanded state, you can perceive possibilities that your ordinary mind cannot imagine. You can sense the pathways between where you are now and where you want to be. You can feel the solutions to problems that haven't even presented themselves yet. The quantum field responds to consciousness, not to effort. It responds to feeling, not to thinking. It responds to being, not to doing. Right now, as you rest in this peaceful state, you are in perfect alignment with the field. You are not trying to make something happen. You are allowing it to happen. In the quantum field, time is not linear. The abundant future you desire is reaching back through time to transform your present moment. The love that awaits you is sending its energy backward to prepare your heart. The peace that is your destiny is already changing your cellular structure, your brain chemistry, your energy field. Feel yourself merging with the version of yourself that already has everything you desire. This version of you exists in the quantum field, living in abundance, surrounded by love, emanating peace. You are not becoming this person. You are remembering that you are this person, that you have always been this person. Your DNA is responding to this quantum connection. Genes that support abundance are being activated. Genes that support deep, lasting love are coming online. Genes that support unshakable peace are expressing more fully. You are literally becoming a different person at the molecular level. The quantum field is collapsing wave functions of possibility into actual experiences now. The money that has existed as potential is becoming manifest. The love that has existed in possibility is becoming real. The peace that has existed as promise is becoming your lived reality. You don't have to understand how this works with your logical mind. Your subconscious understands perfectly. Your cells understand completely. Your energy field knows exactly how to align with the frequencies of your desires and draw them into form. Feel yourself as a co-creator with the quantum field now. You are not a victim of circumstances or a passive recipient of whatever life brings. You are an active participant in creating your reality, a conscious collaborator with the intelligent universe that surrounds and fills you. The boundaries between you and your desires are dissolving now. You are becoming one with abundance, one with love, one with peace. This is not metaphor. This is the actual mechanism by which the quantum field brings possibilities into reality. Your future self is reaching through the quantum field to touch you now, to remind you of your power, to show you what's possible when you align with the highest frequencies of existence. Feel their presence, their love, their encouragement. They are cheering you on, knowing that what they have achieved you will achieve too. Rest now in this field of infinite possibility. Everything you desire already exists here. Everything you need is already available. Your consciousness is the key that unlocks these treasures and brings them into your physical experience. The quantum field is responding to you now, reorganizing reality to match your deepest desires. Money is not your master or your savior. It is simply energy that flows through your life, allowing you to express your gifts more fully and serve the world more completely. Tonight, we establish a new, healthy, empowering relationship with wealth that honors both your spiritual nature and your practical needs. As you rest in this deeply peaceful state, your mind open and receptive, feel yourself releasing all the complicated emotions you've carried about money. The guilt about wanting it, the fear of not having enough, the resentment toward those who have more, the shame about past financial mistakes. All of this is being washed away now, leaving you clean and clear to relate to money in a completely new way. Your new relationship with money is based on partnership, not ownership. You don't possess money. Money flows through you. You are a steward, a channel, a conduit for prosperity to move through the world. This removes all the pressure, all the desperation, all the grasping that has blocked your financial flow. Money wants to flow through people who will use it wisely, share it generously, and allow it to continue moving. You are becoming such a person. Your intentions with money are pure. Your heart is open. Your consciousness is clear. Money recognizes this and begins flowing toward you with increasing abundance. Your subconscious mind is being reprogrammed now with new truths about wealth. It's learning that wealthy people can be kind, generous, and spiritual. It's learning that having money actually increases your ability to serve others and make a positive impact in the world. It's learning that you can be rich and still be a good person. The poverty consciousness that may have been passed down through your family line is being cleared now. Your ancestors may have struggled financially, may have believed that money was scarce or that wealthy people were evil. But you are healing this lineage, breaking these patterns, creating a new legacy of abundance for future generations. Feel your financial self-worth expanding now. You are valuable beyond measure. Your unique gifts, your talents, your perspective, your contribution to the world, all of this has tremendous worth, and worthy people receive worthy compensation. You are not being greedy by wanting to be paid well for your value. You are being honest about your worth. Your relationship with work is transforming too. You're no longer working just to survive or to pay bills. You're working to express your gifts, to serve others, to make the world a better place. When you work from this consciousness, your income naturally increases because you're creating genuine value. Money is becoming a tool for your spiritual growth now. Having money allows you to be more generous, more creative, more of service. It allows you to invest in your growth, to learn new skills, to take care of your health, to support causes you believe in. Money in the hands of a conscious person is a force for good in the world. Your DNA is being reprogrammed for wealth now. Generations of poverty consciousness stored in your cellular memory are being replaced by prosperity consciousness. Your children and grandchildren will benefit from this transformation, inheriting patterns of abundance rather than scarcity. Feel yourself managing money with wisdom and joy. You save wisely, invest intelligently, spend consciously, and give generously. Money flows through your life in perfect balance, enough to meet all your needs, enough to enjoy life's pleasures, enough to share with others, enough to feel financially secure and free. Your financial future is being created now. See yourself 5 years from now, 10 years from now, living in abundance, sharing your wealth, using your resources to create positive change in the world. This future version of yourself is reaching back through time to guide your financial decisions, to inspire your actions, to encourage your growth. The stress and anxiety you've carried about money are dissolving now. In their place, you feel calm confidence, peaceful assurance, joyful anticipation of your financial future. Money is no longer a source of stress. It's a source of empowerment and possibility. Your new relationship with wealth is one of gratitude, respect, and joy. You appreciate every dollar that flows through your life. You honor money as energy that connects you to others and allows you to participate fully in the human experience. You enjoy money without being attached to it, receive it without being dependent on it. Rest now in this new financial consciousness. Your relationship with money has been healed, transformed, elevated to its highest potential. Wealth flows to you now not as a burden or a test, but as a natural expression of your value and a tool for your service in the world. Love, in its highest expression, is not need meeting need, but wholeness meeting wholeness. Divinity recognizing divinity. Souls choosing to journey together while maintaining their individual sovereignty. Tonight you align with this sacred understanding of partnership and open yourself to receive divine love in all its forms. As you rest here in perfect peace, your heart soft and open, feel yourself releasing all the desperate seeking, all the fearful clinging, all the painful patterns that have characterized your past relationships. These patterns served you once, trying to protect you from hurt or helping you feel loved when you didn't know how to love yourself. But they are no longer needed. Your new consciousness of love is based on fullness, not emptiness. You are not looking for someone to complete you because you are already complete. You are not seeking someone to save you because you are already whole. You are not trying to fill a void because you recognize that what you thought was emptiness was actually fullness that you hadn't learned to perceive. If you are seeking a romantic partner, feel them being drawn to you now, not by your neediness but by your wholeness, not by your desperation, but by your peace, not by your brokenness, but by your beautiful, radiant completeness. Like attracts like, and the love you are becoming calls forth love in return. Your future partner is also preparing for you. They too are healing their old patterns, releasing their fears, learning to love themselves fully. They too are becoming whole, complete, ready for sacred partnership. Your paths are converging in perfect divine timing, guided by an intelligence far greater than your individual plans or efforts. Feel the quality of love you will share with this person. It is not possessive but freeing, not demanding but giving, not fearful but trusting. You will love each other's growth, celebrate each other's successes, support each other's dreams. You will be companions on the spiritual journey, mirrors for each other's light, catalysts for each other's evolution. If you are already in a relationship, feel that relationship being elevated now to its highest potential. The old patterns of conflict, the accumulated resentments, the ways you have tried to change each other, all of this is being dissolved by a higher love that sees and accepts each of you exactly as you are. Your current relationship is being infused with divine love now. You and your partner are remembering why you came together, what your souls recognized in each other, what you came to learn and teach through your connection. Old wounds are healing, forgiveness is flowing, understanding is deepening. Your capacity for love is expanding beyond romantic partnership to include all beings. You are becoming a person who loves freely, deeply, without conditions or expectations. This love radiates from you like light from the sun, touching everyone you meet, creating healing wherever you go. The love you give and receive is transforming your biology. Your heart generates a powerful electromagnetic field that entrains other hearts to its rhythm. Your nervous system is rewiring itself for connection, bonding, intimacy. Your DNA is expressing genes that support long-lasting, satisfying relationships. You are learning to love without losing yourself, to commit without compromising your truth, to be intimate without becoming enmeshed. This is the art of sacred relationship, maintaining your individuality while choosing to share your journey with another. Feel divine love flowing through every cell of your body now. This love is not limited to human relationships. It connects you to all of life, to animals, to plants, to the earth itself, to the cosmos that birthed you. You are part of an infinite web of love that supports and sustains all existence. Your heart is becoming a portal through which divine love enters the world. Every person who encounters you feels this love, even if they can't name it. You are becoming an agent of healing, a minister of love, a channel through which the universe expresses its infinite compassion. The loneliness you may have felt is dissolving now, replaced by the recognition that you are never truly alone. You are always held in love, by the earth beneath your feet, by the air you breathe, by the stars that shine upon you, by the invisible presence that guides your steps. Rest now in this field of sacred love. You are love embodied, choosing to experience itself through relationship, through partnership, through the beautiful dance of souls recognizing their shared essence while celebrating their unique expressions. Divine love flows through you, as you, to you, always and in all ways. Within you exists a sacred space that no external circumstance can disturb, no chaos can penetrate, no stress can destroy. This is your inner sanctuary, your home base of peace, your refuge from the storms of life. Tonight, you not only discover this sanctuary, but learn to access it instantly, whenever you need to return home to yourself. As you rest here in this quiet moment, your breathing slow and natural, your body completely relaxed. Feel yourself being drawn inward, away from the noise and demands of the external world, into the deep stillness that has always existed at your core. This is not escape from life. This is return to life itself. Your inner sanctuary is unique to you, reflecting your soul's deepest longings for peace and beauty. Perhaps it's a garden where every flower represents a quality you embody: love, wisdom, courage, compassion. Perhaps it's a temple where sacred light pours through stained glass windows, illuminating the altar of your highest self. Perhaps it's a simple room with a comfortable chair by a window, where you can sit and watch the changing seasons of your inner landscape. This sanctuary has always been here, waiting for you to remember it, to visit it, to make it your primary residence. When you were a child, you may have accessed it naturally during play or daydreaming. As you grew older, the demands of the world may have drawn you away from this inner home, but it never disappeared. It has been waiting patiently for your return, Feel yourself entering this sacred space now. Notice how the moment you step inside, your nervous system begins to calm, your mind becomes quiet, your heart opens with relief. This is your natural state, the peace that exists beneath all the surface turbulence of daily life. In this sanctuary, you remember who you truly are, not the roles you play or the problems you solve or the worries you carry, but the eternal being of light and love that is your essence. Here, you are not the person struggling with money or relationships or health. You are the awareness in which all experiences arise and pass away. Your subconscious mind is learning to recognize this space and access it instantly. Whenever you feel stressed, overwhelmed, or disconnected from your peace, you can simply take 3 deep breaths and find yourself here, in this inner refuge where all is well and you are safe. From this place of deep peace, your entire life looks different. Problems that seemed overwhelming from the surface level appear manageable, even temporary. Relationships that felt complicated reveal their simple essence. Money flows more easily because you're not desperate or grasping. Love comes more naturally because you're not needy or fearful. Your inner sanctuary is also a place of creativity and vision. Here, solutions to challenges arise spontaneously. Here, inspiration flows freely. Here, you can envision your ideal future and feel it so clearly that your subconscious begins creating it in your external reality. Feel yourself establishing this sanctuary as your primary residence now. Instead of living primarily in your thinking mind, with occasional visits to peace, you live primarily in peace, with occasional excursions into thinking when necessary. This shift changes everything about how you experience life. The peace you feel in this sanctuary is contagious. As you embody it more fully, others feel it in your presence. Situations resolve more easily around you. Conflicts naturally de-escalate when you remain centered in your peace. You become a healing presence without effort, simply by being who you truly are. Your inner sanctuary is also connected to the larger sanctuary of existence itself. The peace you feel here is not separate from the peace that underlies all of creation. You are not finding your individual peace. You are recognizing your participation in universal peace. This sanctuary travels with you wherever you go. Whether you're in a busy office or a crowded store or a noisy environment, you can access this inner space instantly. You carry your peace with you, like a portable refuge, available at any moment you remember to turn within. Your DNA is being programmed with the frequency of this sanctuary now. Your cells are learning to vibrate at the frequency of deep peace, unshakable calm, profound stillness. This becomes your new baseline, your natural state, the energy you radiate into the world. Rest completely in this sanctuary now. Feel how natural it is to be here, how much this feels like coming home. This is where you live now, not in the chaos of the world, but in the peace that underlies the world. From this place, you can engage with life fully while remaining centered in who you truly are. Your body is designed for abundance. Every cell, every system, every function of your physical being operates on principles of growth, expansion, and unlimited potential. Tonight, we align your biology with the consciousness of abundance, allowing your physical form to become a living expression of prosperity and plenty. As you rest here in this deeply receptive state, imagine traveling into your own body at the cellular level. See your trillions of cells working together in perfect harmony, each one contributing to the magnificent symphony of your life. These cells operate on abundance principles. They share resources freely, communicate openly, support each other generously. Your cells don't hoard energy or nutrients. They receive what they need and share what they have. They trust that more will always be available. They work together to create something far greater than any individual cell could create alone. This is the biology of abundance in action, and it's happening in your body right now. Your brain is wired for growth and expansion. Neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to form new neural pathways throughout your life, is proof that you are designed to continuously evolve, learn, and create new realities. Every time you think a new thought or imagine a new possibility, your brain literally rewires itself to support that new reality. Your heart generates the strongest electromagnetic field in your body, 60 times greater than your brain's field. This field extends several feet beyond your physical form, creating an invisible sphere of influence that attracts experiences matching your heart's frequency. When your heart is aligned with abundance, your energy field becomes a magnet for prosperity. Your DNA is not fixed programming, but a dynamic, responsive system that changes its expression based on your beliefs, emotions, and consciousness. Genes that support abundance, creativity, and prosperity exist within you right now, waiting to be activated by your new consciousness of wealth and plenty. Feel your entire endocrine system, your hormones, responding to your new abundance consciousness now. Stress hormones that have been triggered by financial worry are decreasing. Growth hormones that support expansion and development are increasing. Your body is literally shifting into abundance mode at the biochemical level. Your digestive system operates on trust, trusting that nutrients will be available, that the body's needs will be met, that there is enough. When you worry about money, your digestive system can become impaired because it mirrors your consciousness of scarcity. As you embody abundance consciousness, your digestion improves, reflecting your new trust in plenty. Your immune system is strengthening now as you release financial stress and embrace abundance consciousness. Chronic worry about money suppresses immune function, but peace about your financial future enhances your body's natural healing abilities. Abundance consciousness supports health at every level. Your nervous system is rewiring itself for expansion rather than contraction, for receiving rather than protecting, for thriving rather than surviving. The fight-or-flight response that may have been chronically activated by financial stress is being replaced by the rest and digest response that supports growth and healing. Feel your metabolism changing now. Your body is learning to operate more efficiently, to extract more energy from less food, to function optimally on all levels. This increased efficiency extends to your financial life. You begin using money more wisely, creating more value with less effort, multiplying resources through conscious stewardship. Your circadian rhythms, your natural sleep and wake cycles, are being harmonized with abundance frequencies now. You sleep more deeply, dream more creatively, wake more refreshed. Your sleeping hours become a time of integration and manifestation, when your subconscious mind processes abundance programming and creates new reality. The aging process itself is being influenced by your abundance consciousness. Cells that vibrate at the frequency of abundance, growth, and expansion age more slowly than cells that vibrate at the frequency of scarcity, fear, and contraction. Your new consciousness is literally helping you age more gracefully. Your reproductive system, whether you plan to have children or not, is responding to abundance consciousness by becoming more vital, more healthy, more aligned with life-creating energy. Abundance consciousness supports the life force itself, enhancing creativity and generative power at every level. Feel every system of your body synchronizing now with the frequency of abundance. Your cardiovascular system pumps life force through your body with strength and vitality. Your respiratory system breathes in possibility and exhales limitation. Your muscular system supports you in taking action, aligned with your abundance vision. Your body is becoming a living temple of abundance now, a physical expression of prosperity consciousness, a biological magnet for wealth and plenty. Every cell vibrates with the frequency of enough, of more than enough, of infinite possibility. You are abundance embodied, prosperity made flesh, wealth walking in the world. Rest now as this biological transformation completes itself. Your body is being rewired for abundance at the deepest level. When you wake tomorrow, you will be operating from new biological patterns that support wealth, health, and prosperity in every area of your life. The love you seek in the world can only mirror the love you have for yourself. Tonight, we heal your relationship with yourself at the deepest level, establishing unshakable self-worth that becomes a magnet for authentic, lasting love in all its forms. As you rest in this peaceful state, your heart open and receptive, feel yourself turning your attention inward with the same tenderness you would offer to a beloved friend. For too long, you may have been your own harshest critic, your most demanding judge, your most unforgiving prosecutor. Tonight, you become your own most loving advocate. Self-worth is not something you earn through achievements or good behavior. Self-worth is your birthright, the natural condition of being alive, the gift that came with your first breath. You are worthy of love not because of what you do, but because of what you are, a unique expression of the divine consciousness that creates and sustains all life. Your subconscious mind is receiving new programming about your value now. It's learning that you are precious beyond measure, valuable beyond calculation, deserving of love beyond question. The old voices that told you that you weren't good enough, smart enough, attractive enough, successful enough, these voices are being silenced by the stronger voice of truth. Feel the critic in your mind becoming quiet now. This critical voice developed to try to protect you, to help you fit in, to prevent you from being rejected or hurt. But it has served its purpose and is no longer needed. In its place, a loving inner voice is emerging, one that speaks to you with kindness, encouragement, and infinite patience. Your DNA is responding to this new self-love by expressing genes that support confidence, radiance, and magnetic attractiveness. You are literally becoming more beautiful as you recognize your own beauty, more attractive as you appreciate your own unique qualities, more lovable as you learn to love yourself fully. The energy field around your body is changing now, broadcasting a frequency of self-love and self-acceptance that is incredibly attractive to others. People are drawn to those who love themselves because self-love creates a warm, inviting energy that makes others feel good in your presence. If you've been seeking love from a place of emptiness, trying to find someone to fill the void you feel inside, that pattern is changing now. You are filling yourself with love, becoming complete within yourself, so that when love comes, it will be an overflow of your fullness, rather than a desperate attempt to fill your emptiness. Your standards for how you allow others to treat you are rising now. Because you value yourself, you naturally attract people who value you too. Because you treat yourself with respect, you magnetize respectful treatment from others. Because you speak to yourself with kindness, you draw kind people into your life. Feel your heart opening to receive the love that has always been available to you, but that you may have been blocking through self-rejection. The universe cannot give you more love than you are willing to receive, and your willingness to receive is directly proportional to your sense of self-worth. Your romantic life is being transformed by this new self-love. If you're single, you're becoming the kind of person who attracts healthy, loving partners, not through manipulation or pretense, but through the authentic attractiveness of someone who knows their own value. If you're in a relationship, your increased self-worth is inspiring your partner to love you better, to see you more clearly, to appreciate you more fully. Your friendships are also being elevated by your new self-worth. Friends who have taken you for granted are beginning to appreciate you more. Relationships that have been one-sided are becoming more balanced. People who have treated you poorly are either changing their behavior or naturally moving out of your life. The relationship between self-worth and prosperity is profound. When you truly value yourself, you naturally command higher compensation for your work. When you believe in your worth, others believe in it too. When you treat yourself as valuable, the world responds by offering you valuable opportunities. Your physical health is improving as you embody self-worth. Self-love supports healing at every level. Your immune system strengthens when you stop attacking yourself with criticism. Your digestion improves when you nourish yourself with kindness. Your sleep deepens when you lay down at night feeling worthy of rest and restoration. Feel self-love radiating from every cell of your body now. You are not waiting for external validation to feel worthy. You are generating worthiness from within. You are not looking for others to complete you. You are completing yourself. You are not seeking love to prove your value. You are recognizing your value and allowing love to celebrate it. This self-worth you're experiencing is not arrogance or superiority. It's a quiet, confident knowing of your place in the grand tapestry of existence. You matter. Your life has meaning. Your love makes a difference. You are a precious, irreplaceable part of the whole. Rest now in this field of unconditional self-love. You are worthy of every good thing your heart desires. You deserve to be loved, appreciated, cherished, and celebrated. This is not something you hope might become true someday. This is your truth right now, in this moment, for all eternity. True manifestation happens not through force or struggle or desperate effort, but through peaceful alignment, with the natural flow of creation. Tonight, you learn to manifest from a place of ease, grace, and profound trust in the intelligence of the universe. As you rest here in perfect stillness, your mind quiet and receptive, feel yourself releasing all the ways you've been trying to force your life to change. The pushing, the striving, the exhausting effort to make things happen, all of this is melting away now, being replaced by a deeper understanding of how creation actually works. The universe operates on principles of effortless flow, like a river moving toward the sea or a flower blooming in spring. When you align with these natural principles, manifestation becomes as easy as breathing, as natural as your heartbeat, as inevitable as sunrise. Your desires are not separate from you, waiting to be captured or earned or achieved. Your desires are part of you, extensions of your consciousness, expressions of your soul's intention to experience itself more fully. When you stop chasing them and start being them, they naturally materialize in your experience. Feel yourself embodying the feeling of already having what you desire. If you want financial abundance, feel the peace and security of being financially free. If you want deep love, feel the warmth and connection of being completely loved. If you want perfect health, feel the vitality and energy of being completely well. Your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between what you vividly imagine and what you actually experience. As you rest in the feeling of your desires fulfilled, your subconscious begins creating that reality in your outer world. This is not wishful thinking. This is the actual mechanism of manifestation. The effort is not in trying to make things happen, but in maintaining the feeling, the frequency, the consciousness of what you desire. This requires not force, but focus, not struggle, but surrender, not pushing, but allowing. You become what you want to attract, and then attraction happens naturally. Your nervous system is learning to stay relaxed even while holding powerful intentions. Instead of the anxiety and urgency that often accompany wanting something badly, you feel calm confidence, peaceful expectation, joyful anticipation. This relaxed state is actually more magnetic than desperate striving. The timeline of your manifestations is being orchestrated by an intelligence far greater than your individual planning. Sometimes things manifest quickly, sometimes slowly, always in perfect divine timing. Your job is not to control the timing, but to maintain the frequency, to hold the vision, to trust the process. Feel yourself releasing attachment to specific outcomes while maintaining clear intentions. You know what you want, but you're open to receiving it in ways that exceed your current imagination. The universe always delivers what you ask for, but often in forms more beautiful than you could have conceived. Your manifestations are aligning with your highest good now, not just your ego's desires. What you think you want is being refined by the wisdom of your soul, which knows what will truly serve your growth and happiness. You're manifesting not just what you want, but what's best for you. The struggle energy that may have characterized your previous manifestation attempts is being replaced by flow energy. Instead of swimming upstream against the current, you're floating downstream with the natural movement of life. This doesn't mean being passive. It means being responsive to the universe's guidance. Your thoughts, feelings, words, and actions are all aligning now to support your manifestations. There's no more internal conflict, no more part of you wanting one thing while another part sabotages it. Your entire being is unified in creating the reality you desire. Feel the peace that comes with knowing that everything is working out perfectly, even when you can't see how. Your logical mind doesn't need to understand the mechanisms of manifestation any more than it needs to understand how your heart beats or your hair grows. These are natural processes that happen when you get out of the way. Your manifestations are not just for your benefit, but for the benefit of all. The money you manifest allows you to be more generous. The love you manifest allows you to give more love. The peace you manifest allows you to be a healing presence in the world. Your good serves the greater good. The energy of gratitude is amplifying your manifestations now. You're grateful not just for what you already have, but for what's on its way to you. This gratitude creates a powerful magnetic field that accelerates the manifestation process. Rest now in the peaceful knowing that your manifestations are inevitable. They are already complete in consciousness, already real in the quantum field, already on their way to you in physical form. There is a version of you that already exists in the quantum field of possibility, a version that has everything you desire, that lives in abundance, love, and perfect peace. Tonight, this future self reaches across time to speak directly to your heart, to guide you, to remind you of the magnificent being you are becoming. As you rest here in this sacred space between sleep and waking, feel time itself beginning to bend and flow around you. The linear progression from past to present to future dissolves, and you find yourself in a timeless realm where all possibilities exist simultaneously, where your highest potential is as real as your current experience. Feel the presence of this future version of yourself drawing near. They carry the energy of everything you've ever wanted, the financial freedom that allows you to live without worry, the deep love that fills every corner of your heart, the unshakable peace that remains constant regardless of external circumstances. They are you, and yet they are who you become when you fully remember your power. Listen now as your future self speaks to you with infinite love and gentle wisdom. Beloved one, I am you, speaking from a time that you call future, but that exists right now in the eternal present moment. I want you to know that everything you are seeking, everything you are dreaming of, everything you are hoping for, it all comes true. Not might come true, not could come true. It does come true, beautifully, abundantly, beyond your current ability to imagine. The money you worry about flows to you in streams that become rivers, that become oceans of abundance. But more than that, you discover that your relationship with money transforms completely. It becomes a tool for love, a means of service, a way to create beauty and healing in the world. You never again feel that desperate anxiety about survival because you remember that you are an eternal being temporarily having a human experience. The love you long for finds you in the most perfect way. Not just romantic love, though that comes too, but love in every form. Friendship that nourishes your soul, family that celebrates your truth, community that supports your growth. You become so filled with love that you overflow with it, becoming a source of love for others who are still remembering their own capacity to love and be loved. The peace you seek becomes your natural state. You discover that peace was never something you had to create or achieve. It was always there beneath the surface noise of your busy mind. You learn to access this peace instantly, to live from this peaceful center, to remain calm and centered even in the midst of life's inevitable changes and challenges. But here's what might surprise you most. The transformation happens not through struggle, but through surrender. Not through forcing, but through allowing. Not through becoming someone different, but through remembering who you have always been. The person you are right now, listening to these words, already contains everything you need to become me. The struggles you're experiencing now are not punishments or evidence of failure. They are the resistance that builds your spiritual muscles, the challenges that develop your wisdom, the experiences that prepare you to receive and handle the abundance that is coming your way. Every difficulty is actually serving your highest good, though you may not see it yet. I want you to stop trying so hard to make things happen and start trusting that things are already happening. The universe is working on your behalf every moment of every day, orchestrating circumstances, aligning opportunities, preparing people and situations to support your highest good. Your job is not to control this process, but to cooperate with it. Trust your intuition more. Those quiet whispers you sometimes hear, those sudden impulses to call someone or take a different route, or explore a new possibility. These are messages from me to you. Guidance from your future flowing backward to help you navigate your present. I am always with you, always guiding you, always loving you. Know that you are so much more powerful than you realize. The thoughts you think, the words you speak, the feelings you feel, these are not small, inconsequential things. They are forces of creation, tools of transformation, instruments of manifestation. Use them consciously, deliberately, lovingly. Most importantly, be patient with yourself. The caterpillar doesn't struggle to become a butterfly. It simply surrenders to the natural process of transformation happening within it. You too are in a process of metamorphosis, becoming something far more beautiful than you can currently imagine. Trust the process, honor the timing, celebrate every small step forward. I love you beyond measure. I believe in you beyond doubt. I am cheering you on from this future that is really the eternal now, knowing with absolute certainty that you will become me, that we will merge in consciousness, that what I am experiencing will become your lived reality. Until then, rest in the knowing that all is well, that everything is unfolding perfectly, that you are exactly where you need to be. I am with you always, loving you, guiding you, celebrating the magnificent being you are. Feel these words from your future self settling into every cell of your body, every thought in your mind, every dream in your heart. This message is not fantasy or wishful thinking. It is transmission from your highest potential, guidance from your greatest possibility, love from your truest self. Your DNA is responding to this communication from your future self, activating dormant potentials, awakening latent abilities, aligning your biology with your destiny. You are literally being reprogrammed by your own future, transformed by your own potential, elevated by your own possibility. Rest now in the certainty that your future self's words are true. The abundance, love, and peace they speak of are not distant dreams, but present realities waiting to unfold. Your future has reached back to touch you tonight, and you will never be the same. Tonight you have journeyed deep into the core of your being, remembering truths that your soul has always known, but your mind may have forgotten. Now comes the beautiful process of integration, weaving these new understandings into the fabric of your daily existence, becoming who you truly are, not just in moments of meditation, but in every breath, every heartbeat, every interaction with life. As you rest here in this state of profound peace and receptivity, feel all the transformations that have occurred tonight, beginning to merge into one unified field of consciousness. The abundance you've activated, the love you've opened to, the peace you've discovered. These are not separate experiences, but different facets of your one true nature shining forth. Integration is not something you have to work at or figure out. It's a natural process, like the way nutrients from food you eat become part of your cellular structure without your conscious direction. The new consciousness you've embraced tonight is being woven into your very being, becoming as natural and automatic as breathing. Your nervous system is recalibrating itself now to operate from these new frequencies as its default setting. What once required effort or concentration, feeling abundant, loving, peaceful, is becoming your natural state, your baseline, the foundation from which you meet each moment of your life. Feel your subconscious mind completing the installation of these new programs. Like sophisticated software being updated in your biological computer, these new patterns of thinking, feeling, and being are becoming your automatic responses to life's situations. You don't have to remember to be abundant. You simply are abundant. You don't have to try to be loving. Love flows through you naturally. The person you are becoming is not a future possibility, but a present reality. With each integration of these new consciousness patterns, you shed another layer of who you thought you had to be, and remember more of who you actually are. This is not personal development or self-improvement. This is homecoming. Your energy field is stabilizing at these higher frequencies now, creating a new normal that attracts experiences matching your transformed consciousness. People will notice something different about you without being able to name what it is. Opportunities will present themselves more frequently. Challenges will resolve more easily. Life will begin to flow with less resistance and more grace. The integration happening now extends beyond your individual transformation. You are connected to the collective consciousness of humanity, and as you heal and evolve, you contribute to the healing and evolution of all. Your personal transformation is also a gift to the world, raising the frequency of the entire planet. Feel yourself becoming a living bridge between the world of limitation and the world of infinite possibility. You remember what it feels like to struggle, so you can have compassion for those still struggling. But you also know what it feels like to be free, so you can serve as an example and inspiration for others ready to transform. Your relationships are being touched by this integration. As you embody your authentic self more fully, you give others permission to do the same. As you speak from truth, others feel safe to share their truth. As you love without conditions, others remember their capacity for unconditional love. The work you do in the world is being infused with this new consciousness, Whether your job changes or stays the same, you bring a different energy to it now. More creative, more inspired, more aligned with your deeper purpose. Your very presence becomes a blessing to your workplace, your colleagues, your clients or customers. Your physical body is completing its recalibration to support these new frequencies. Every system is optimizing itself to sustain the higher consciousness you now embody. Your health improves, your energy increases, your capacity for joy and vitality expands. You become a living demonstration that spiritual transformation enhances rather than diminishes your human experience. The dreams you hold for your future are aligning with your new reality now. What once seemed impossible becomes inevitable. What once required struggle becomes effortless. What once felt far away becomes present. Your outer circumstances begin reflecting your inner transformation with increasing speed and precision. Feel gratitude flowing through every aspect of your being now. Gratitude for this journey you've taken tonight. Gratitude for the courage to transform. Gratitude for the wisdom to remember who you are. This gratitude creates a powerful field of attraction that magnetizes even more blessings into your life. You are no longer the person who began this journey tonight. You have been fundamentally altered at the cellular level, the consciousness level, the energetic level. The abundance, love, and peace that once seemed like distant goals are now integral parts of who you are. Rest now in the completion of this integration process. You are whole, healed, transformed. You are abundant by nature, loving by essence, peaceful by truth. You are becoming who you have always been, and who you have always been is magnificent beyond description. Dawn is coming, and with it, a new life. The person who will open their eyes in the morning will be fundamentally different from the one who closed them tonight. You have been transformed at the deepest levels of your being, and now you carry within you the seeds of a reality more beautiful than you have ever imagined possible. As you rest here in these final moments of our journey together, feel yourself suspended between two worlds, the old reality you are leaving behind and the new one you are entering. This transition space is sacred, pregnant with infinite possibility, alive with the potential of your emerging self. The sun that rises tomorrow will shine on a new version of you, one who knows their worth, who trusts in abundance, who gives and receives love freely, who rests in unshakable peace. The light that enters your eyes will be met by light radiating from within, the recognition of your own luminous nature. Your first thoughts upon waking will be different. Instead of worry or anxiety, or the heavy weight of problems unsolved, you will feel a quiet confidence, a peaceful anticipation, a gentle excitement about the day ahead. This is not positive thinking overlaying old patterns. This is genuine transformation expressing itself through your morning consciousness. The mirror will reflect someone you recognize, but who seems somehow more radiant, more alive, more authentically themselves than before. Your eyes will sparkle with inner light. Your smile will come more easily. Your very presence will carry the frequency of the abundance, love, and peace you've integrated tonight. People will notice something different about you, even if they can't name what it is. There will be a magnetism to your presence, a warmth to your energy, a peace to your demeanor that draws others closer. You have become a living blessing, a walking miracle, a human demonstration of what's possible when someone remembers their true nature. The work you do will be infused with new meaning and purpose. Whether your external job changes or stays the same, you bring a different consciousness to it, more creative, more inspired, more aligned with your soul's desire to serve. Money flows to you more easily because you're creating genuine value from a place of authentic self-expression. Your relationships begin to transform immediately. Those who are capable of meeting your new frequency rise to match it, creating deeper connection and more authentic love. Those who cannot maintain this higher vibration naturally fade from your life, making space for relationships that celebrate and support who you're becoming. The love that was always your birthright begins manifesting in tangible ways. If you're single, your future partner is being drawn toward you by the magnetic pull of your wholeness. If you're in a relationship, that relationship is being elevated to its highest potential. Love flows through your life like a river that has finally found the sea. The peace that seemed so elusive before becomes your constant companion. Challenges still arise, but you meet them from a centered, calm place. Problems still need solutions, but you approach them with clarity rather than anxiety. Life still brings its inevitable changes, but you navigate them with grace and trust. Your financial reality begins shifting immediately, sometimes in subtle ways, sometimes dramatically. Opportunities appear, resources become available, income increases, expenses decrease. The universe demonstrates in practical, measurable ways that abundance is your natural state and struggle is no longer necessary. Your health continues to improve as your cells operate from the frequency of wholeness rather than brokenness. Sleep comes more easily and is more restorative. Energy levels increase. The immune system strengthens. Your body becomes a more perfect vessel for the consciousness you now embody. The dreams you hold for your future accelerate their manifestation timeline. What you thought might take years happens in months. What you hoped might be possible becomes inevitable. The gap between imagination and reality shrinks until you realize you are living the dream you once thought was too good to be true. As you move through your day tomorrow, you will find yourself naturally thinking thoughts that support your abundance, speaking words that affirm your worth, taking actions that align with your highest good. These won't be forced behaviors or conscious disciplines. They will be the automatic expressions of who you have become. The gratitude you feel will be unlike anything you've experienced before. Not just appreciation for what you have, but recognition of the miracle that you are. You will walk through the world amazed at the beauty available to you, astounded by the love surrounding you, awed by the abundance that is your birthright. This transformation ripples outward beyond your personal life. Your family is affected by your new consciousness. Your community benefits from your higher frequency. The world is lifted by your remembering of what's possible for a human being who knows their true nature. The seeds planted tonight will continue to grow and bloom in the days, weeks, and months ahead. Each morning will bring new evidence of your transformation. Each interaction will demonstrate your elevated consciousness. Each challenge will reveal your increased capacity to respond from love rather than react from fear. You are awakening now, not just from sleep, but from the dream of limitation. You are remembering not just who you might become, but who you have always been. You are emerging not as someone new, but as your authentic self, finally free to shine without apology or reservation. The morning comes, and with it, your new life begins. Open your eyes when you're ready. Stretch your transformed body and step into the abundant, loving, peaceful reality you have created through the power of your consciousness. The world is waiting for the gift of who you have become. Welcome to your new life. Welcome to your true self. Welcome to the reality where money, love, and peace find you as naturally as breath finds your lungs, as surely as dawn follows the darkest night, as inevitably as spring follows winter. You are abundant. You are beloved, you are at peace, and so it is.